The one part of the video I was trying to layer is that it just seems the sort of petty stuff spades would do to each other.
Yeah, just like, I pay for the banana, so you're paying for the hospital trip. Just slowly escalating until you get to the point of, I
just
bought the
France.
hospital, I just bought France.
Anyway, last time we beat Big Top and we started the next case. I'm all sort of giddy about Big Top, really being done. No, wait, actually, I think we started.
Yeah, we're past Big Top. We're in the next thing.
Yeah, sorry.
I was wondering about that. Like, I am happy that Big Top is done too. It's understandable to still be focused on Big Top.
We're past
that. We are in the killer.
Yeah.
Because that was apparently his given name.
So I'm just trying to find my place in the guide.
I mean, we just talked to the one actor. I think we
Matt and on the Engarde.
Yeah. We Matt the Engarde, that's it. We brought up the manager and his relationship with her, and he kind of like bailed on us.
I think we needed to talk to Andrews because Matan Kage is gone.
What name are you saying there? Try it again.
Engarde? I'm not supposed to pronounce the EMI.
There's a lot that you're mispronouncing that with. Oh no. Let me take a look at his full name again.
It's Matt E.
Okay, yeah, it's On Guard. I don't know why you're putting extra pronunciation on the de. I don't know why you're going gar.
I'll be perfectly honest, I'm just reading it wrong and assuming that's correct.
It is not.
I think you were Andrews. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. It looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss von Karma? What are you doing here?
My job. Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You got some nerve following me around.
Following you? I was going to visit my client's room to investigate.
I just realized how blue her hair... I always thought it was more gray, but her hair is actually more blue than gray.
It's a, like, graying kind of blue. There's a particular color for that, I think.
You think that was, the first Manfred's original hairstyle, or that's his, her mother's hairstyle? Her color?
I want to say it's her mother's. Because picturing Von Karma with, like, slightly bluish hair just doesn't fit.
I was young. I know it'd be funny for him going, I was young once, so I always looked like this. This is the face of a true prosecutor. Old. Both are equally funny. Especially if it sounds like he's defending himself. That's you, Miss Von Karma. Oh my god. For another second, the lag made it look like she was giving a sassy look. It was mid-blink.
Oh gosh. She is right though. Von Karma's been following us around for a while now, hasn't she?
No, I haven't. You just always end up where I am going, Mr. White.
You keep specifically picking the cases that I'm on.
Shut up, I'm losing.
Well, nothing new there.
Man, even playing a straw man, you keep beating me in conversations. I'm just double checking the wikis in case there's an image of Anthord being young that I've missed. Because now I'm curious. Also, unrelated, but I'm just kind of embarrassed when I found this out now. Apparently having too many tabs lags your computer.
Well, yeah, that's kind of basic.
Yeah, well, I've never learned that. I thought it was just...
Oh.
So I've been occasionally like, do I really need this, or do I just think I need this on a couple of things? No, but there is concept art of him looking more evil.
Yeah, that sounds about right for the man.
He has a twirly mustache, an eye patch. I guess he's younger because he has more defined darker hair.
But still, like, that's surprising. I didn't think we'd be going after an old-timey villain.
In concept art, we would have, yeah. For investigate the truth, so this might have been like in the... might be someone else entirely, actually. There's one that makes him sort of look like Ebenezer Scrooge.
I don't know why. I feel like that wouldn't make sense for him, though.
I celebrate Christmas.
It's not that. It's like... Ebenezer Scrooge cared about money. This man is willing to pay to win these cases.
I mean, all we can think of the best way to say it is that he didn't really care about money as in having it. He didn't really spend it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think that Von Karma will be good for an Ebenezer Scrooge looking guy. Like,
he just spends the entire time just glaring at the go. Leave!
Yeah, basically.
I do not care for this dying child.
He cares more about winning than he does about, like, the cost to get there.
He sees his graveside. He looks around. He sees the graveside for like Burgley Edgeworth years. Are like, yes, I've won. This is the fate I deserve. Sorry, I now can't get that image off my head of him basically taunting the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Yes, I do not care. I got what I wanted. That's you. I'm done.
I mean, it's just a word, but... pearls.
They're always following after that detective with the little beard. That's the point.
I'm trying to grow it, but it just won't. Every time that it gets too big, the blue badger comes by and burns it off.
I have been in more fires. This is right. I can think of more hilarious than him just saying this is as much beard as I'm allowed due to police regulations. I need to be a higher rank. Me falling after Scruffy. Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
If she just like pulled out her whip, then.
Nope, you hear that beeping?
Yeah, I do. You planted a goddamn tracking device on him. What do you mean you're not following him?
What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
So the noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe right now. Also, I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
In America, which is where we are, no court jolly will convict me between this fight.
I'm starting to realize that. I'm starting to wonder what's going on.
I think in later games, this is considered the dark age of law. We are fast and loose with the law. Which I won't lie, it actually sounds pretty cool. During the dark age of law, it sounds like a line in a young adult fantasy novel. Back in the dark age of law. What's the dark age of law?
I mean, it makes sense for like how fast these court cases have to go. But yeah, it's probably referred to as the dark age of law, not because they put away so many criminals, but because this court system is incredibly flawed and really easy to just manipulate to somebody else's advantage.
If I remember, and I'm not sure when we're going to get to it because I don't have it, it's only in like the last case of Apollo Justice that they add the idea of jury systems. And then that rarely ever pops up in the main games. I think in a couple of spin-offs, the idea of talking to multiple people happens, or a jury system. But I do believe said jury system appears in The Greatest Attorney, which takes place in Sherlockian times, England. So the idea that they are like in modern day just now going, what they did back in England back all those times, probably a good idea. Like, yes!
Yeah, there was a reason!
Let's stop wasting time. I think it was like 5, but also that makes sense because I don't think it'll be too stressful to convince a juror of 12 on by video game standards. That's a lot of work. It's either 5 or 6. Adrian Andrews. I can't remember. Did I do Andrews or you did Andrews?
I think you did Andrews. I will say though, on the concept of like the 12 jury system, it would be interesting to play a game where you're part of the jury and your goal is to convince everybody else that the person is innocent.
So it's just 12 Angry Jurors, the video game.
Yeah, but you can go with a way more complicated thing than that. Like, that one is one court case. It would be interesting to like have all this evidence and stuff like that presented to you and try to utilize it to make a case to the rest of the jury.
I would love that. I would love that as a one case in a series of cases that also sort of went past the usual
Mhm.
the normal rigmarole. Simply because I don't think it'd be very fun to basically have that be the main gameplay loop. If it's part of the main
Yeah.
gameplay loop, utilize the mechanics of the game, then it'll be fine with it. Because then it's like, oh, a twist. Think hard about what we just discussed. Did you whip yourself?
Why?
The whip animation landed on. I don't know what happened. Understood?
It backfired.
All right.
Yeah, that seems about right for somebody that just like saw someone whip themselves. Just okay. Hmm. Oh, what were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? She might be under the drugs.
Okay, is this a noble thing, or is this just a medical drama thing? Which one are you
Medical
pulling from
drama.
here?
It's not always noble, as I have downtime.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to ask because the two do kind of overlap. It seems. That was the motive for murder?
No, she has Cyclops. I just forgot. I again forgot to present.
Oh.
Take that! I always think it's like an option Cyclops.
It really probably should be just to speed things up, but Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason why he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Do you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions of which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Cordia.
You were not that close?
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Oh right, the gossip tabloid that showed them together.
I'm doing a little bit since it's been a bit.
Yep. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you ever had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe in such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me need to get close to Mr. Correa, as if there was ever such a need.
Didn't get close to Mr. Creative for this person's sake. IFA! No. It would be Celeste Impacts, right?
Sorry, it's just weird to see him here.
Yeah, it's just, you got close to him for Miles Edgeworth's sake. Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? It looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Carita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Carita so you can find out more about her suicide.
I will say this again: the anime makes the whole motivation behind characters better. I'm not gonna spoil
I don't
it
think
until
it's bad here, but
no,
like, it's not bad so far.
Yeah, it gets worse, and it's like no, just. But again, the anime makes it a lot better, which is I appreciate. So hard to root for someone when they're a jackass. You have a great imagination. Might have a future yet as a slimy mudraker or for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? It's really no mystery at all. No, I'm pretty sure there was a mystery, like, missing suicide note. I don't believe you're completely at ease with the way your suicide was resolved.
Oops, no, that's an accident.
Why did you...
I was trying to flip and I hit the wrong button. I misclicked.
He's like Pearl's in the background, just throwing something at her, like, sting. Take a short walk off along here, I saw that. It would be the suicide report, right?
Yes.
Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had it, or had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Carita.
One?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing.
I didn't until now, actually.
Well, shit. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Carita.
I've sat by quietly and listened to insulting ramblings long enough. True that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It has nothing to do with me. Even though her suicide note was never found. A person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give, however...
I would love if there was like a slight time limit. If you didn't like complete it in time, the person just leaves.
Yeah, that, like, a patience mechanic, essentially.
I think it'd be better than a credibility thing. If you like put too much bad information, the person just leaves.
Yeah. I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Take that!
You tried to kill yourself.
This is why she was special to you. You tried to commit suicide. That's my reason.
Tried to unalive yourself with... How do people say that? They try to unalive yourself with hugs and kisses. What?
We're not on YouTube. It's okay.
I upload this to YouTube.
True. You skipped my line.
Sorry. I was trying to fix something I didn't know I had. Went through with what?
Ending your life.
Ending your marriage. What?
No. That's not what it said. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all a lie, a facade.
I really want to make a Mother Fray reference right now.
You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impacts' note? You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
But what do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
You were insulting me on some matter or another. It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died.
And then the crops died. Man, if you knew what I'm referencing, I'll be very pleased.
I feel like I've heard that line before, I just forget where.
I reference it a lot, honestly.
If you do anything to find out why she killed herself. You even commit murder.
Murder?
Okay, no more accidental button presses that cause us to lose standing.
It's true. I am only a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I try to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! This one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. Ow. Oh, that was weird. That really took him out of character. Give me a second.
You okay?
I burped through my nose. That was very uncomfortable. Why are you laughing?
Because it's just like, I thought you might have hurt yourself, or like it was an emotional thing. No, it was literally just like, I burped through my nose. And that caused me physical pain.
Well, okay, yeah, fair point, but honestly, it was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
You can't just go into that after saying, but honestly.
I just did. Watch me, bitch.
You made it sound like you were trying to keep the burp through your nose a secret. Oh. I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Sanders. All I want to know is the truth.
But I can then use the stall and avoid getting someone killed. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was one Cordelia. Cordelia. This is
Why are you adding an I?
I'm terrible at words, man. How have you not learned this by now?
Cordelia.
Cordelia.
No. That's not. That was me repeating what you had said. It's not the correct pronunciation. Don't learn that one. Stop. Corrida. Yeah, there's no I after the D.
My mouth just adds vowels or letters. I do not control it. It just. This is the word. There needs to be more vowels here. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Shut up. I'm in control now.
Syphilis.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to explain? For those who don't understand, he frequently mispronounces Sisyphus as syphilis.
It's not even like a joke. I'm legitimately trying to say it correctly. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth, but
you're also like messing with an NHP, like an eldritch math god, essentially in human form. And just the eyebrow twitching slowly increases as time goes on.
At the time, I was also playing a character in an accent that's supposed to be a different brand of Southern accent than mine. So, like, he's a little bit more, like, I wouldn't say he's, like, deep south, but diagonally south, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh. It's like,
so he kind of talks like, I basically just mentally, I can mentally describe it as, he talks southern, but he's on the slant. That's the way my head tells when I do his voice.
You know what this is like? It's that Cool Whip joke all over again.
It is, actually.
Just say cool.
Cool.
Whip.
Whip.
Now say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
The human mouth is a funny thing. In that it makes no goddamn sense. Anywho, deep confession moment.
Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover a suicide note, correct?
Looks like the title reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, there's smoke, there's fire.
I never actually got that saying. I always thought it was like if there's something that seems bad, there is something bad, but I don't think it applies here.
What do you mean? Like, what? So the whole thing is like,
I just have a book of idioms. I no longer have that book. That might explain a lot of my problems.
That might. Like, from what I would guess, is that it probably is kind of like a reference to forest management services and the like, of watching for smoke rather than looking for fire. since it's hard to see through the trees usually.
Mm-hmm.
And smoke also rises, so it's really easy to see smoke. And if you can see a large cloud of smoke, that usually means there's a gigantic goddamn fire somewhere. I think it's just like, I don't know if it applies to this situation. I don't really feel like it does. It feels a little weird here.
It feels like they wanted it was either a mistranslation or something.
Yeah,
Like maybe
but it's supposed to be a different idiom.
Like in Japanese, there's something more specific, and this is the closest we get.
Yeah.
Which indirectly reminds me of a pork of bald bull, which is completely out of context. To explain, because I'm going to basically keep thinking about it until I explain. In Punch-Out! All the boxers speak in their native tongue.
Yeah.
There's a saying in Turkish where I believe bald bull originates from that does not have a direct translation in English or any translation in English. I'm pretty sure it's like an insult or like an angry expression. There's just not a way you can put it in English.
Fair enough.
And if they personally add fuel to the fire, they'll keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide notes, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews? If people find out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, she's the overthinking type.
You're occasionally the underthinking type, Phoenix.
Hey.
I'm not wrong.
You don't have to rub it in. Girl never says anything about carefully thinking through first.
Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews have been playing with that card in your hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. Where I picked it up from?
I don't know, remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I believe Mr. Engarde in your capable hands.
Having fun with the music there.
I like the music.
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
No, it's fine. I've been in the dreamlands.
That requires you to sleep.
No. You don't know that?
No, I'm pretty sure I know that.
The count is called the Dreamlands. What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no. I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
I really wish they changed up her image, make it look like she's more tired.
Yeah, instead of like hopping up and down.
No, what now?
But we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
Miss Impact suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one who did that. Well, the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. You were the killer.
Ah, yes. Oh, I'm gonna be talking to myself a lot here. Hang on a second. Figured it's best to clear my throat now. Hello? Right in company law offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. But Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. However, I have shot her.
You. Which is why, I suppose, she is absolutely vanished. You mentioned something about needing the energy to fight something called Darkspawn. I assume this is a game?
I think she's become delirious.
Not my fault.
Absolutely not my fault. Maybe my fault. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Maya, damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis, what does she mean by that?
What the fuck do you think, Phoenix?
All right, sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I very recently had a bout of amnesia. And multiple whippings. To the face. And a monkey attacked me. To the face. And let's not forget the lion. Again.
That
To
didn't
the
attack.
face.
I didn't attack you. That just got near you. First of all.
It felt like I passed out.
If Phoenix start naming things that just happened adjacent to, and then the murders happen to the face. Phoenix, you weren't clear of those. And then
If anything, it should be more concerning that he's doing that. Like as he's like just standing there with everybody looking at him, like, Phoenix, are you okay? To the face.
credits are rolling.
No.
Credits for the episode are playing.
Like they're literally loading him up into the ambulance to get his head checked.
Can we extend the trial? Mr. Wright is wrong.
To the face. Help, please, to the face.
I can. It's objection to the face.
Like it's a quiet cry for help. He's having like a concussion-related stroke.
He's having a breakdown. There's tears in his eyes.
Oh.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Sorry. What? Mia.
A message from Maya. Some come. Ask me anything you want about her. I'm kind of worried about, Pearl's body after this every time.
Yeah, this cannot be easy for her to transform into. I'm more concerned about the clothing, honestly. Like, you're growing to an immense size and then shrinking back down. That's not
It's
easy.
magic, Phoenix. Don't think about it too hard.
I'm gonna think about it. It's gonna happen.
She's glaring. Phoenix.
She's what?
Look at her. Look at her eye. She's glaring at us.
I know. How's Maya?
She's safe for now. The kidnapper's one to keep his word, it seems.
Glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. This is like one of the only times that she has actually been able to utilize spirit channeling for something other than just like calling the assist in the middle of the court case.
Yeah, well, I hope in the next game this comes up more.
Yeah.
Probably has forgotten about this, but I hope it comes up.
Like, this would be really useful, don't you think? Of just like, there's a couple of the situations this could really be useful. If they had her channel more people, essentially, it would be really good. Like, people with technical expertise in certain fields or the like. Like, you could do a lot with spirit channeling, it's just that they don't do a lot with spirit channeling.
It honestly feels like they came up the first case, they introduced the Metatarget in the second game, and then on it's always been like more reading Metatarget stuff instead of like, this person is dead. I think the latest game in the series does love spirit channeling, but it doesn't do it in the way that it's like someone has died and you get from his point of view, and that's why someone's been accused, which is nice, but it feels kind of forced in, personally.
Yeah, it needs more versatility.
After so long of it not just being much of a thing.
Yeah. Like, it really does need a level of versatility to make it feel like it's being useful, essentially. Anywho, continuing on, I guess. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call. The hotel was drugged there.
And?
You didn't see the face of her attacker.
I mean, the most obvious suspect is, again, the butler.
With the
But,
with the
I mean, it's not very subtle, is it?
No, it's not, and I kind of wish he had like a disguise or something, and then we saw the way his face looked like later. But no, it's just full
Uh-huh.
on. This man is suspicious. Fucking, why are you going with him?
Literally, it's like the carrying crown, like, ah, yes, this man is not a vampire.
Slight spoilers for
No, not even spoilers. He's literally not a vampire, but dear God, he looks like one.
Are you talking about the
Like old man in the very first town that you're in, or something like that.
Oh, I hear mom, and I left the garage door locked. Fuck.
Oh, need to take care of that.
Yeah, no, I need to apologize real quick. I completely blanked.
Okay, go ahead, take care of it.
She just went around to go back into the garage, the car, so it's going to be taking me a bit because I'm waiting for her to come in before I can formally apologize to her.
Understandable.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back. Don't worry.
Mom understood completely. So, my mom's great. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. Promise he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Sis, feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry, not really thirsty. All sorts of things piled up here. It's too dark to see. Huh. Put up the card here. Kinda looks like a business card? There's no name on it. It's a picture of a she-cell.
It's not even the full tongue twister.
I know, that's why even I'm angry at myself. It's a picture of a seashell. I think.
Like that, you flubbed on the first word in the line. Like, goddamn.
I got caught between my teeth, literally.
I know. Still you.
Strange card. Rat is locked. Storage lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the heroes will use a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Click, and magically open the door. There's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! The show card! The show card! If I use this, maybe we can get this door open. This might be a key out of here. I feel this card might be useful.
They didn't.
I'm such a genius.
No, you are not.
Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Does that trick work?
So it depends. If there is enough of a gap, you can slip the card through. But it doesn't work with every type of door. You're kind of like jimmying the lock, essentially. And it usually involves bending the card pretty heavily.
I keep nodding, but I keep forgetting you can't see me, especially since I don't think this laptop has a camera.
I mean, yeah, no, I still can't see you, so.
I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried.
You're late on both accounts.
Adrian did that?
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
I understand.
Oh, it's Mia.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that, huh? Yeah.
Let's get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
This is right. Good morning, Mr. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well... when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Why was there such a delay there?
I have no idea.
Don't worry, people don't die that easy. If they did, my job would be so much easier. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why... I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift. I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait! The kidnapper sent me a present? That's not me.
Sorry. Mr. Lawyer Dude, who was that?
To be honest, the delay does fit him, though, honestly, as he tries to figure out what just happened.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to remember how words work again.
I may have forgotten. No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
Oi. You know what? Actually, no. My nose didn't get longer. It just started its reinflation process. I've been smacked so many times in the face. It's flattened by now. You know, something just occurred to me as well. Phoenix really has a habit of just like stumbling onto really high-profile cases, doesn't he?
Phoenix?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see him on his in between because I don't think he gets paid, but he still has an office.
Right, but like what I mean is, how many high-profile cases has this guy taken on?
Oh, yeah, that's still too many.
Right, like this goes beyond the like Doofenshmirtz nickel concept. It's like legitimately, if he got paid in quarters for the amount of
it's less than money because he doesn't do this.
Yeah, it's
like I gotta to him. Here's an interesting backstory. He also has a daughter like me. This is my Doofenshmirtz voice. It's not very good.
But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
we're looking at this guy and like, literally, if he got paid in quarters for the amount of high-profile cases he took on, he would be able to afford the office.
This no one's been shown yet. He would have like 1, 2, 3, $3.25 worth, which is a substantial amount of money.
It's not a lot of money, but like when you consider it,
it's a ridiculous amount of times.
Yeah.
This is the first 3 cases. I'm not talking about the other cases.
Because you just kind of end up sitting there like, how did you generate all of these cases? It's just like, I don't know. They just kind of happened around me. Which is the other thing. Like, he's legitimately not seeking these cases out. He's just, like, doing his own shit. Even this case was like, yeah, I just happened to be there. Like... The police need to monitor this man, not because he's going to do any crimes, but because he will be there when the crime happens. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. After a slight delay as reality caught up. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor. Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. And now then, what is it? The Prosecutor Von Karma has, This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman. What the fuck? Yeah, what? Just... God, I thought that whip could kill anyone. Oh. Yeah, that had to be like a surprise for literally everybody in this courtroom, because the amount of people that have been struck by Von Karma's whip in this courtroom. You good?
I'm good.
You alright?
I'm alright. I know what's coming up, so I'm preparing myself for that.
Ah, yes. I take it it's gonna be painful?
No. I'm
Oh,
just gonna be playing a character I haven't done in a while.
Ah, I see. Well, good luck then.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah. What?
Okay, I double checked my Twitch channel just because some things come up, and I have Automod held a message for a region, smart detection, smart not posted to the chat. Favor follows me. I truly enjoy Putin's contact and energy. It'd be great to connect and play together. Please add me on Discord. My username is this. And all I can think of is
What?
that is the what?
That is the weirdest bot ever. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a bot. Just good thing the Automon got that one. That's a weird
Suspicious
one.
user ban evasion.
Oh, really? Well, back to the ban zone with you.
Sorry, that completely threw me off guard.
No, fair. Is there anything else, or?
No, I'm just double checking my phone just in case something else came up.
Okay.
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. She's a bitch to voice. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane. Yeah, kinda is, isn't it?
It's fucking nuts. I don't make this easy for you. If they have a prosecutor, surely you will win. We brought in Winston Payne. I'm Winston Payne. Hello again, Mr. Right.
Oh no. Please bring back Von Karma.
It seems to me. I can't remember the voice I do for him, so I think I've consistently done a different voice for him every time.
I think you have.
Which makes sense. I think canonically people just forget who he is. Even Miles has forgotten who he is. Who's this man?
Why is he here? Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
Oh, that's good. Cool. Wait a minute. Who said that? You're... I thought he'd show up.
I'm just gonna let this play out because this is amazing.
That is good music.
This honestly feels like it'd be a slow hand up. Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The The prosecution is ready. Naturally. Miss Von Hammer shot on her right shoulder is currently undergoing surgery. Sorry, it's just ow, my soldier hurts.
No, my whipping arm! That would be about right, wouldn't it?
Luckily, I have looked this case over and familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Engarde.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I come from the answer starting through my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. God, I wish he was recurring instead of just... He doesn't show up. He's not the prosecutor in the sequel either.
Oh, God. That's rough. These two are a really good pair, like, once they start going opposite each other, because they, generally speaking, like, play off each other really well to try to find the actual culprit. Like, again, an alternate universe where they're a detective agency and they work together would be fantastic.
Now the prosecution will call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Oh no, I'm up here again. Gumshoe, buddy, you okay?
Witness, your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. Every time I'm up here, you dock my pay, so... I've got some savings. Could you just take from that instead? I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now. For now? After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, that's Dudley.
The prosecution has no need for a suppressed witness.
Bring in the clowns.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes, sir! I'm distracting you a bit.
Nope, just enjoying the music.
Ah.
Now, let's have your testimony. We should explore the various facets of this case. We must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. It's going to be one very rough fight.
No, this is actually going to be a lot easier. I'm not going to get whipped as much.
My body will heal.
I actually get a day off. But seriously, I'll take Edgeworth. No, like 100%, all the time.
Oh, you'll take Edgeworth, will you?
Sweetie, you did not want to go down this road.
No, please tell me how much you'll take Edgeworth.
Judge, I'd like for my assistant to be held in contempt of court.
I'm not doing that. We're winning, Mr. Right.
Not you two. Nancy was struggling for...
I have $200 riding on this, Mr. Wright.
Why are you betting on my love life?
We're betting on when you admit it, Mr. Wright. I'm prepared to make your life very difficult.
He just slowly picks up the receiver again. How much would it cost to hire you?
Your confession to Mr. Edgeworth.
Why is everyone interested in this?
Phoenix is in World of Darkness nonsense. Meanwhile, Edgeworth is in like generic virtual novel nonsense, which is all romantic and occasionally murder mysteries.
He's just got his head in his hands as he's watching everybody try to coach this out of right. Like, please, God, no.
Not again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's gotten tired of this. It keeps happening while he was overseas. He's just like, specifically about right. He just has gotten so tired of people trying to get it.
I see in your future a man with a blue suit.
Next.
It's the same Mystic Lady. She has a mustache.
It's literally just like skip.
This is entirely of the same woman just appearing with various levels of this is the same woman basic disguises.
Oh. You can't fool me, right? I was trained on a singular woman trying to trick me a lot.
They're all sisters, just in different disguises. No one believes they're sisters.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Awards ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carita, was found dead in his room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
First might also be good in the future. Sorry,
What?
I was looking through my Steam list while that was going on, and I remembered I have the Forest.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one.
Probably after what we've already established, because we have too many things lined up. We'll be like, what we're doing next? What we're doing next?
Yeah, that'll happen easily. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room? Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant were alone in their rooms, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
I don't want to. Can you just say my client is innocent and I leave?
Sadly, that is not an option. So he was saying, like, I think we need a press in the guitar case, don't we? Like, there's not enough information in here.
I mean, do we have an autopsy report yet?
No, we don't. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Yeah, that's why I said the knife does not look correct. I do recall having said that during the last time we did this.
Yeah,
Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana. Bandana? Judge? Oh, his bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
Look, Detective Gumshoe, be perfectly honest. I said before a while back I have stopped giving any sort of fuck.
He's just pulling out the whiskey flask as he speaks.
He's pouring out the whiskey fast to pour into a glass of different alcohol.
Yes, he's mixing his alcohols. He's got vodka and whiskey.
I'm a lucky mage, this won't kill me.
But damn will I get drunk off this shit. Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
I love the invitation that the judge is just completely given up. He's here because that's his job, but quite frankly, he's in court, and chicks have just... no, he's done. He would like to retire now.
Like, we made a joke that it was the big top, but quite frankly, it's probably the amount of times that he's been whipped by Francisca. It's the...
It's literally what happened,
things have just gone downhill for him.
We don't see his arc, which is just... We want to be hilarious. Phoenix for shenanigans are on the low tier. He has worse shit going on.
Like, quite frankly, he's probably seen a lot of people get put away just for stupid, like, really dumb reasons, and prosecutors and defense attorneys. Like, these two are probably the only ones that he is somewhat sober for.
He likes these two.
He wishes he could do more with them. Unfortunately, he has other jobs to get to. Then, what about the knife? It seems to have been stuck into the victim's chest on purpose after his death. So, he was choked to death with the bandana? Is that what I'm hearing? We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. Strangled with a knife, then stabbed. Whoops. Strangled with a knife, then stabbed with a bandana. That's a slip up. That's a killer that got his tools mixed up and still made it work. Oh. So, it's this part here we need to press on, yeah?
Probably. That's evidence.
Well, what convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well, then where was it? The Briar guitar was eventually found at the TV studio.
A gun was smuggled in.
It's what shot. It was what was used to shoot Von Fritz on Scarpa. Actually, we took a good look at the gun. It was from a previous case. Sorry, Edgeworth.
I know what you're doing.
The victim, Juan Garita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. I guess that is kind of comical when you think about it. Just like, man, you forgot your guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before you got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all. I think this is just like dipped into the end of testimony thing.
Our first order of business is to be gathered more info from his testimony.
But there might be a trap set up for somewhere.
Maybe. We're setting up traps is a part of a lawyer's job too.
No, that's the job of the rogue.
Trap finder rogue that also works as a lawyer.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not so sure that's a lawyer's job. I think that's just a rogue's job.
Of course, we're supposed to speak to them too, wouldn't you say? It's still a rogue.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m. And then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. That did not happen. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Say the murder occurred during the 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, Detective. The victim, Long Karita, was found dead in his hotel room. Looking into the cause of death, we believe it was death and murder. So we got that. We got the we got a lot of stuff here. And then that just goes back to the start.
Press together to see what happens.
May as well. You know, if you can resist presenting your attorney's badge.
Gumshoe, do you see this? It means I am a lawyer.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Oh, we already did this one. Yeah, we did this one. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant, Mad Engarde's manager. She's a pretty lady, real pretty lady, sir. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. Oh.
I skipped it because that seemed creepy.
Yeah. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Engarde. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir. I see, and that's when she found the victim's body. After looking into the cause of oh yeah. I keep reading the green text. Is there anything else that we haven't pressed on? I guess why they thought the guitar was suspicious? No, we already did this. It wasn't there that night.
do this one? Can we just skip past it because we're not sure?
We might have skipped past it. Why'd you think that? Because it was empty, pal. Yeah, we did not do this one. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? I found really wants the guitar and did the crime to get it. How was that? Oh, we thought of that too, but... What? The only fingerprints on the guitar's case were the victims. What are the victims, huh? I see. Ah, so much more then.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why didn't the police arrest Matt Engarde? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
I don't wanna.
Yes, sir. Ed Engarde and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninjas button. It was ripped off the ninja costume was found in Mr. Engarde's Hakama. Am I saying that right?
And I'm not from the Japan part of San Francisco. California. We don't know where we are.
In this country.
I'm not from that part of this country.
The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Seems a little bit excessive to choke a man to death and then stab him.
Yeah, like that seems like it's for trying to frame him pretty heavily. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clear, sir. And there's the spot. That was found in the defendant's clothes, wasn't it? But is this button also covered in blood? Yes, we know that the big blood is on it is the victim's blood, sir. What?
Hakama, I think is how it's pronounced.
I think so. Just all this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
I'll find the hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Look at those evidence. Okay. Okay.
Hold on, what did it say about Gatewater? That's not a pre-med. That's not something that they bought. That's something that is at the hotel, isn't it?
Objection!
Wait a second. Did we do the right thing?
Yes. There's a trap coming up that I'm just going to do because otherwise it's an instant game
a
over.
trap. It's a trap and it's an instant game over, yeah. I figured that's how it always is with these. Oh, what? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand?
It's not even a good knife for stabbing. It looks like it would be a butter knife, if anything.
Yeah, like there's a lot that's wrong with this. That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, it doesn't get what a seal on the handle. Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
Wasn't that big scandal with the president back a while back? I saw it on the TV.
Watergate. That's Watergate. Wrong one. You're close though.
Oh yeah, that's what it's based off of. That's my joke.
No, I know, but like at the same time, that would be something that Phoenix would be saying of just no, gumshoe.
Wasn't it?
Back on track.
It was with that lady in the tapping, right? Oh yes, but also not related.
It's completely different. It's not. I know what you're thinking of. This is not what you need to think of.
Think of something else.
Just trying to like get him to focus in on. Do you see the thing on the handle? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at, Gumshoe?
Gumshoe is well aware. He's just stalling just so he has more money because to stay employed.
He does not want the court case to end. He does not want to lose his job.
You don't understand. I'm the only one keeping the blue badge from slaughtering the rest of the officers. He says he's proud of me.
That's the name of the hotel. The Capewater Hotel.
Immensely hilarious, and in our increasingly bizarre canon that's running concurrent to the actual game. Siphon Cross. You know what happens in this case? I do know what happens in this case. And I also got another bot I need to take care of.
That's not surprising. They just kind of come out of the woodwork. Yeah.
It's another Banner Void or something. I'm wondering if I'm.
It's like they're just constantly trying to get you to do something or something like that. That, or it could just be like all from the same IP address.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm familiar with that. I played TF2 when you stopped. I was there during the war. I was there when TF2 fixed it. I was there during Jungle Inferno, and you were not. You know how fun it is to have a jetpack as Spyro? It's amazing.
I can imagine. Uh-oh. The murder knife is actually property of the hotel. Which means this murder was not premeditated. Well, this aspect of the murder was not premeditated.
A lot of this murder is funky.
Uh-huh. Yes, that's very true. This is a very big...
To further clarify, Siphon Cross, I don't know if Cow knows what happens. I know what happens because I'm playing the current victim in this case.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not victim, defendant. I'm playing the defendant. I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
Yeah, it's because the bandana was used in the murder. That's what he's going to argue about. Oh, there's also that.
Sorry. I love his theme.
It's fine.
I think whatever the crime is premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There's no one currently in the police force that is dumb enough to not realize this.
But I didn't... Oh. Poor Coach Edgeworth! He didn't even take a shot across his bow, what the fuck? God damn! Just dropped to there's no one dumb enough on the police force. What the hell? I honestly feel bad about that one. That one, that hurt. Goodness sakes. Anyway,
The question is, where did the knife come from?
Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Karita's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim made a last meal before he was murdered. That being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
Yeah, I see what he's getting at. There's a knife and a fork on the table. This is implying that it came from the defendant's room, then.
He has a lot of bears.
He does. They're all over the place. It's kind of concerning, actually.
This is a hotel room. Do you just spread them out? Is that how you live your life?
Yes. Where in the world did this knife come from?
Please with the court. I'd like to first recall the room with defendant Mr. Matt Engarde.
One of the forks is, or one of the knives is missing.
Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing. Perhaps it is a simple knife. We have investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Engarde's knife was missing.
Honestly, this isn't bad for Phoenix, though. Like, this, I would say that, like, this would seem incredibly odd for this particular murder case. Because you're talking about bringing a knife to Mr. Corrida's room and then strangling him with his bandana and then jabbing the knife into him. It implies the knife was purposely placed there, which would raise the question of why. Like, it doesn't quite add up, I don't think. But let's keep going, because I feel like there's going to be a lot more evidence that is a little oddly placed like that.
Mr. Engarde has gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on his visit? To kill, of course. With that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. It's also a deduction that doesn't really hurt the defense.
Seems like Edwards had this plan from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it. I'm going to open with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. Yep. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here. Yep.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
It is not yet shown to the court?
Hint, right? I'm trying to delay this as much as you.
Oh, I see. That's like him reaching out a hand to us, essentially.
Means evidence the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about this, right?
Okay, this is the trap I have to deal with. Phoenix, this is favoring the prosecution right now. We answer with something wrong here.
That dabble is bringing up to the sound of our defeat.
Okay, I'm controlling this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we should present evidence. It's not a matter of like whether or not we'll like we do have some evidence to the contrary of some stuff, don't we?
Yes, do you know what that is, or should I just go ahead?
It's been a little bit, but I could probably figure it out as we go forward. One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something this court is yet to see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Judge. I will say this one more time. I do not feel that this trial needs to continue at all.
Sorry, it was more. It wasn't a me not paying attention. It was mostly a dramatic pause.
Ah, yes.
Acting with a button.
Little long. Uh-huh. However, I'm giving you one chance, and only one. What the judge?
The judge is saying right is that don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. You may now present one and only one piece of evidence.
Look at the top palm, right?
Oh yeah, I see it. It's flashing red. Letting us know it's like you've got one chance on this. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court?
What do you think it is? It's on this screen.
It's not the press conference ticket, right?
No. What's this?
Oh, right. There's no sign it was drank. This is a wine glass, isn't it?
It still has tomato juice in it.
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. And these were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. Well, I guess I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. The long pause. What? Well, what do you all have to say? Anything, guys?
Come on. My suit is hot.
Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Uh-huh. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Ouch. Honestly, it would have been funny if that gave us a credibility hit at that moment.
Sorry, I feel like I'm about to yawn. Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion.
You don't need my opinion. Because there's no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say the glass was set there after a crime took place. Or the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright? Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking?
There's no way.
No, because it's a very particular drink inside of it, right?
Yes, and also there's damage all over the place.
Yeah. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. I mean, that's a bad way to do things, right? We have the evidence.
I'm scrambling.
Right, for the love of God. That fire extinguisher to the head did more damage than we thought.
He's applying the Perry Mason method and also improvised at the same goddamn time. Give him a break.
But now I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. Point with certainty? What?
You might just fall for it. You're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. We are scrambling. Judge, please don't give us credit for this one. Just don't. I'll feel bad. You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Have we? Have we, Judge? Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. Oh God, he's got proof. I knew it. I knew he had proof. The second that you said that right, you sealed your own fate. It's Edgeworth. Why wouldn't he prepare that? Oh, God.
Ah, crap, I skipped past that. I didn't intend to.
I'll let you skip past.
I'm pretty sure it was just Edgeworth making fun of Wright.
Oh, yeah. He was just saying, like, unlike my opponent, I did bring
Unlike
proof.
Wright, I've never say anything unless I have evidence to support it.
Yeah. What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, right? You think this wine glass escaped my notice?
And then I kind of did. Honestly, that was kind of
The course has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
fingerprints.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on the wine glass.
Only one. Well, whose were they?
Not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of Andrea. There were one Adrian Andrews.
The what? It's filled to me.
That's why I said that the person who discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap. What is it with me and falling into traps all the time? You'd think I'd know it by now. But no. He really does just keep falling into traps, though, doesn't he?
Maybe he's a rogue.
No, a rogue would have better luck than him.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Miss Cordia.
You're moving the eye to the wrong location. That's what the issue is. Cordita.
Cordita. God damn it.
Dude, okay, now you've added an extra D. Cordita.
Corita.
Yeah. That's close enough.
Ooh.
You good?
I've had a hell of a couple of days.
Ah.
On seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass found on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Tisk. Now do you see right? I can't change any part of my scenario. It explains everything all too well.
Well... no, I think we can still make some arguments here, can't we?
But long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. From here on out, I will show you the answer I've come to discover.
Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
He's thinking that he needs to be a good prosecutor and actually search for the truth.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
Edgeworth. Edgeworth, fucking run! Get out of here, man!
Witness, your name...
Just right, just over the corner. I warned you!
You know not what's before you.
just like Phoenix's eyes go wide as he sees the person in the outfit walk in. He just looks over and Edgeworth just, no. That reaction from Edgeworth made him question everything. Just... Oh. Gotcha. GOTCHA. I wonder what happened to that calm composure you had earlier. You know what? No, I don't wonder. It's old bag. Old bag.
I'd love to stop yawning, please.
Stand up and like take a couple seconds to stretch. That usually helps.
Okay, 1 second.
It's mostly blood flow, probably. Like, that happens when you sit for too long. It can make you feel yawny more than you actually are.
I did a little stretching out so I got water just in case. They could be just dehydrated.
Hopefully it helps. Yeah, it could also be a thing. Oh, disregard.
We can
You know,
just
I
skip it.
volunteered to voice her, and at the same time, I regret it. I regret my decision.
We can skip this bit. We're not getting paid.
No. I may as well. I'll bite the bullet. Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more than happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who know that unbent element? What's the which of the witches meant?
Also why I did not want to skip it. I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Oh no.
I need to blow my nose.
Dear God. I'm just picturing just like Edgeworth looking at the judge, just like, hold her in contempt. Hold her in contempt right now. Get her out of this courtroom. The defendant's innocent. The prosecution forfeits. Prosecution forfeits.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I just had the thought of just like the killer is watching this on like TV or something. He's just like, I strike fear into many people. I've never seen anybody act like Edgeworth.
Ah, the demon wife of the blue badger. I see.
Understandable. Oh dear God. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime. No. Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all the court needs to know. Go watch your shit. Yeah. Oh. Josh, I'm talking my dear Itchy Wedgie right now. This woman should be in jail. Don't interrupt us, Cramps.
Condemned in court, not guilty. How dare you drag this woman into my courtroom?
Edgeworth, we should be having a talk after this about your choice of witness. Sir, it was Von Karma who called her up. Never mind. Yes, madam.
No, please, by all means, interrupt her. Please!
Like I said, Edgeworth no longer wants to continue the case.
Anyways, witness, your testimony, please.
I just see her words pop up, and my only thought is, I feel bad for Edgeworth. Just, there is no, like, there's no salvaging this anymore. It's true what they say, that now youth are hot-headed nowadays. Now, not that I mind at all, indeed. Now then, what should I start with? Your resignation from the witness stand?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
Oh no. It was a great job being able to see my dearie Yuan. It's almost too much for my little heart to handle. I'm trying to get that gravelly voice of like smoking 15 packs a day, and it's a struggle to maintain it and keep it going. Just because you have to force your throat to be very gravelly.
That reminds me of how I recently learned that I don't know how Alex does it, but Justin, another person who does play Beetlejuice, says he basically has a mic on top of his forehead and leans back to the sound guys, and he's basically whisper gravelly his voice, and that's how he does it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't think you can do that on the brochure. I don't think you have a mic taped to your forehead.
Yeah, that's why I say it's interesting, because that would mean that they're bumping up his volume and probably also handling a little extra like audio alteration to make that really work properly.
I do know he screams at one point, so there's probably someone on. They don't like leave it like there's probably someone on cue making sure to turn it back, so like when he's yelling, he's not blowing out the microphone. This is why whenever I hear someone saying that sound guys must have it easy, I'm like, you have no idea what the fuck they do you?
Yeah, no. It's a lot of work.
Actors are the ones who memorize things for the play, but unless it's out our town, you still have a bunch of other people working like the sets and everything. Our town is a play with no props.
You also gotta make sure that there's no like accidental audio coming over like a microphone that somebody took backstage, or like, because that could be incredibly awkward depending on the situation.
I've seen evidence that Beetlejuice is a lot. The actors of Beetlejuice, especially the person who's playing Beetlejuice at the time, they do a lot of incidents that happen. They're very good at improvising it away, and it's a totally in character for Beetlejuice. There's like one scene where one of the items, the book of rose, drops down and bounces into a hole. They just go, well, we kind of needed that for the show to continue. The guest show's over. And he goes on and gets handed off like an extra book, because they have to have extra props. But it's still hilarious. Like, well, or people would catcall from the audience, and we would just be like, shut up, no.
Being thirsty, damn it.
Like someone says who phones, they fit someone else with who. This is like shut up. Like I haven't seen the play itself yet. I keep meaning to, but also that requires me going out to like it.
Oh dear. Oh no. He started choking. Oh god.
I'm fine.
Hey, no, you're not.
No, I'm not. This is allergies. It's a very like overstimulating show. If there was like a recording I could watch, I'll watch it. But otherwise, like, I want to see the show. I will probably start having like panic attacks, and they don't want that.
Yeah, no.
The show will keep going, but it'll probably,
feel a little awkward. Anywho, old back. You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that Engarde, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. What? Lady, your taste in men baffles me. And I can't be the only one. Yeah. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corrida. Yeah, that's why. That's why. But those two were the same age. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Hedgy Poo. I'm fully expecting the next one to be him just taking a shot to the heart. Just doing the clutching chest, leaning over the desk thing.
I was like, as in suicide? That seems pretty extreme.
No. I'm pretty sure he's just... Listen, Edgeworth was not expecting this today. He was not ready. I'm surprised they didn't swap over to him. Maybe after the testimony. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in Rose room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. And that's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Engarde, Matt Engarde. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. So Mr. Engarde came out from the victim's room. So you'd ask me him. He's the murderer. Edgeworth is also just like, not this again. Edgeworth is getting flashbacks. Oh. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. So we have something to present, and we could probably press her on what she saw, would be my guess. Like, we know what she was interested in finding out.
Yeah.
You saw my client. Are you sure about that? Yes, he... Really? Annoying, Brad. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Oldbag, you understand the reason why I'm very doubtful about this right now?
You've been known to mistake people.
Do we need to bring up the court case that you were part of last time?
No.
Do we need to bring up how you got that person wrong?
No.
Yeah, why do I get a sensitive Phoenix, you know why. We've been here before. Time is a circle. Oh. Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. Yeah, because last time that she was up on the court case, she saw someone in a costume and didn't see their face or anything and assumed it was the defendant. She has a history of this shit. Didn't you say the exact same thing last time? I think she did. I think this really is a repeat.
I don't learn from my mistakes.
Apparently not. What a troublesome man you are. Really, is there something like that matters? I mean, it does. But it does. Yeah. Oh, Phoenix, I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you. Yeah, what was it? Oh, yes, it was that thing. What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket. Oh, he was wearing that at the detention center, too. Wait. There's an error here. That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Man. Right. Taking a drink.
Makes sense. Your
You guys
voice.
need it.
Yeah.
I never said it was alcoholic, but I'm starting to wish. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Well, yeah, actually. Of course it was important, Your Honor. The whole point that that he was arrested for was not only did they pick him up as a person that was supposed to have been at the crime scene. His ninja outfit, the Hakama, had a button in it that was bloody. But this is a contradiction. If he had been wearing his outfit there, that would have been correct. That would explain how the button got there. But she's saying he was not wearing his ninja outfit when he left the room. So if he had committed the murder and the button had gotten caught on the outfit, then it should have been him in the outfit leaving the room. Weirdly, this is like a reversal of last time that she was on the stand. Hold back. Whenever you're on the stand, we just need to assume the opposite is true, don't we?
No.
Oh, God.
I don't know why I'm still coughing. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's just allergies or something, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth?
Are you bullshitting again?
Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness. Witness, please. Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
Don't lie to our face. You love to badmouth people.
Yeah, you love it. You do it all the damn time. You've been badmouthing me since the day we met. Objection! Miss Oldbag. Why? Don't say my name for no reason. Do you know what this is? Ah, it's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
How do you know what they're numbered?
Yeah, that's... What? It's a little insane. Lady, are you okay? And I know the answer to that. Yeah, now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. I didn't even know that they numbered the buttons. I don't even know how she tells them apart. Give it here! Give it here! You don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. I guess.
Probably.
Well, yep, there it is. Wow, she really is a diehard fan to a button covered in blood. I don't think she even recognized the blood. I think just saw the button.
Probably.
This button was discovered on Mr. Engarde's body during a full body search. See? See? However... This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal Engarde. About that. He was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Hakama pants. See? See? Wait.
Yeah, that's something he owns.
I'm just waiting for the... And then God is the nickel samurai! Miss Oldbag, are you not putting 2 and 2 together? Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. Comes with being hit over the head so many times.
And dealing with ghosts and shit.
Oh, let's not even get started. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Engarde, was wearing his usual racing jacket? She put on the helmet! Why are you in the helmet? You're not gonna open fire again, are you?
This is my helmet, so put my head in it when I want to.
I know, but she looks like she's in there because she's getting ready to shoot. There's nothing for me to say. Just hit the button. It's just heavy breathing. Nem? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Okay. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. There it is. Dear sweet God. The Phoenix is just slow turning to Edgeworth right now, just like, please help, please object. And hold your tongue still there for 1 second, so you saw an actuality. Even the judge is like, I'm tired of your bullshit.
If we did like a full production, I think it'd be more hilarious if when he does that rants things, whoever's voicing Oldbag would just basically do the vocal mumblings that you see occasionally in platform games. Same version of babbling.
Yep. Was not Mr. Engarde the man? Was Mr. Engarde the Nickel Samurai? What do you think about it? I really wanted the same anyway. No.
We did this last time.
Edgeworth, do you think that Von Karma actually looked at this lady's history?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. He doesn't learn.
She doesn't. She really doesn't. Miss Holdback, this is a very important point we're talking about. Gee, Pooh, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Just please, for once, Edgeworth. Just this once, man. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. We didn't even have to, like, go into what she was there for. That's the funny bit. I should be the one sighing, not you.
Face is a little bit itchy.
Careful there. On God. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. Yeah. You had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor one. Stabbing? Hold on. Wait a minute. I knew it.
There's an achievement, so I'm gonna try and get that one. I'm not sure if I get it on the Steam or not, but I definitely know I get it in the iOS.
On the iOS, yeah. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume. What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Old bag. We've been here before. Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. You know what? This is the real reason that Edgeworth left. This is the real reason he just ditched. But the possibility does exist. Oh. Ah, youngins today. I told you there's no way it was anyone else. Not again. How do you know that? Because I said so, and what I say is the truth. Oh my god. At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Please be quick about it.
If you don't mind me, I'm going to go and get more whiskey. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not? And not too long ago. Let me ask you this. When you were itty bitty, what was your grand dream? What? Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? I'm not the only one that's like feels like he's taking psychic damage, right?
Nope.
It's not just me. Okay, I had to make sure because like
I'm easily confused.
Well, yeah, one did Judge GB Judge Wagner ruins public court. So what? Phoenix Wright as a judge would be interesting, actually.
See? And look where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you?
Well, no, but I don't understand why this has to do with the current situation.
What I said earlier.
Uh-huh.
Who puts any weight into things like that? At the point. Now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past.
Oh, what the fuck? What? You just don't want to get in trouble! Which you will! You're going to get in trouble! Old bag! The fuck? Why have you made this so much harder for everyone? I assume soon the court become theatrics over testimonies.
All that matters is that man was inside the costume. Isn't that enough?
No! You haven't given us any evidence of that! You just said some guy in a costume walked out! What the fuck? Judge! Throw her in jail! Contempt! Contempt! Was that the achievement? Oh! Oh dear God! Old bag! You should never have come back. Oh no. You okay over there?
Yeah, that was the achievement. I was quickly double checking. Turns out only 18.2% of people have this achievement.
That's kind of impressive. In its own way.
And I'm one of those people now.
The only question is, do you regret getting the achievement?
Nah.
Hey, please take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No mortal can kill me. So
God,
says the ancient texts.
Edgeworth's just off to the side, like, I wasn't a murderer before, but I'm contemplating it now.
What ancient text? What's going on? I do think we have joked before that only Phoenix goes through the Word of Darkness bull crap. Miles just has different bullshit to go through.
Yeah. And each one would not wish their life upon the other. No, that's not my intention at all.
For our own reasons, because if Edgeworth find out the world is not logical, is in within random groups, I don't think he'll be able to survive.
I mean, he's barely surviving with these witnesses.
Exactly. His mental snake was snapped like a Twix bar.
Oh, God. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Is that what you're driving at?
That's exactly what I'm driving at. What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving? Is there more alcohol? I'm running low again.
No, I switched. I have switched to cocaine. It's an upper.
Yeah, this was a mistake. If Mr. Engarde was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Right. The argument isn't so much like, oh, he's in a costume, so there wouldn't have been any fingerprints. The argument is more, the fabric of the costume would have done damage to the imprint of the fingerprints due to the cloth on it. But according to like Gumshoe, the fingerprints were surprisingly easy to get. There was no smudging at all. That's what Phoenix is getting at, is like, it doesn't make any sense that somebody in a costume would have taken this with them and then left like very clear fingerprints of themselves on the knife. Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
How would you put the gloves up before he began the stabbing?
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on a murder weapon? Actually, no. In fact, there's another problem here. This knife was put into the chest after the murder happened. Why would he take off his gloves, use the knife, and stab it into this guy, leaving clear evidence like that after he had just strangled him? Like, it doesn't make any sense to do that. Not unless you wanted people to know it was you.
And then,
But
why would you try and get out? Why would, if you want people to know it's you, why would you try to hide it?
yeah, like there's a lot of contradictions with this. Essentially, there's no way he would do something like that.
Or if there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
I'm in love. It's very simple. I'm in love with you, Phoenix, right? Please marry me.
Edgeworth, we're in the middle of a case, not now.
The defendant went into the victim's room while in costume as a Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk to the victim about the stage show. That's why he took his gloves off.
But the murder still did take place. However, Edgeworth, that would imply that the murder was not premeditated. You yourself already confirmed this murder was premeditated.
This is why I think he's not actually trying to solve the crime. I think he's trying to either guide us to the correct answer or stall.
I think his whole thing is like not so much trying to guide us or anything like that. I think it is literally, we are here to seek the truth. So
that is how
I will try to like bring stuff forward.
That is his sort of like trend in like later games. I will add though, he's aware about the kidnapping. He might be trying to stall out this one case as long as possible, because he might think that Engarde is guilty, but so Maya has time to get saved.
Mhm. I think the other thing to argue, though, would also be like, he has a lot of common sense. He is somebody that recognizes when things are not correct, and a lot of his arguments are not based on like fabricated evidence or hidden items of testimony. That was a lot of on Karma's doing for the most part. When he's up against Phoenix, a lot more of his statements are based on like, this doesn't make any sense. How could this be possible? Knowing that and being presented with a case that has like this much evidence against Engarde, including some pieces that contradict themselves, I think he probably recognizes like something is wrong. I want to find out what it is, and that means I need to buy time. I had a bit of a topic fit.
It's fine. Take your time.
No, he's fine. He does that. His airway gets clogged easily. It's like a type. Oh, now he is flailing his bed around. What are you doing? Were you upset with the position I put it in? Yeah? You're kicking it into the bathroom now. What are you doing?
It's cooler in there, clearly.
He's laid himself out on the floor, sideways, and he's just kicking the bed along and then just shuffling after it. He just likes to move it around for some reason. Anyway. Continuing on.
It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before.
Unrelated to all this, other than the basis it's a crime show, I really need to get back to the case closed. I remember being super into it in high school, like I was watching like the English dub, and I like what the voice they did back then was for Richard. I'm not going to use the Japanese name because I'm going to butcher the hell of it. And then I remember really enjoying the fact that this is a mystery anime series that also follows the traditional, like, yeah, you can solve this case on your own if you want. We're not going to stop you.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, that's why I like it so much. It does the whole, like, reveal later bit, but there's also, like, these clues aren't hidden from you. You can pick them up as you please. I think one of my, like, favorite sort of, like, you should notice this clues is, like, someone murdered their teacher for some reason, and their alibi was they went out to get groceries, and someone called out for ice cream. And they came back and said they were out of ice cream. And no one, like, picks up on it because, you know, it's a mystery and they're just supposed to, like, ignore it. But when they point out that, no, that's not supposed to be happening, it's winter. I was like, yeah, that is weird. Why would they not have ice cream?
Who would call up for ice cream in winter, too? That's a weird part.
Japan is weird. People are weird. I've heard people like mention getting like cravings for hot things, like spicy food in summer. Like, I've actually said to myself, that's weird, but I'm not gonna question you.
Yeah, you do you.
So yeah, it's always stuff like that. Always stuff that I think the few times they don't show you all of the clues is that will just outright show you who did it, and you have to find out with a different clue.
I see. That's not bad though.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Wright. What do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory? So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this.
Also, I believe the manga began in my birth year and it's still going. It's 30 years old.
I mean, some manga goes for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's just, I'm not going against it. I'm just saying I should probably get back into it.
Oh yeah, no. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Again, we proved that's not the case. Now, to this point, are there any problems with this theory? There is a contradiction. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you blathering about?
And now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Engarde was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Do you need to present something?
Yes, 90%.
The knife, right? Where's the photo?
I believe it's... yeah, it's a knife.
Okay. Because we don't have, like, an actual photo of the room, do we?
Not yet. I mean, I think we do, but...
This knife, this was used by Mr. Engarde at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. I would love for the judge to just go, "Oh, I see." In that moment when you said that, would have been fantastic.
I wish there was one case where, if it could even be an early case where the judge is on the ball with everyone else.
Yeah.
It can even be like a flashback case.
Uh-huh.
But before he got tired by everyone's collective bullshit.
Yes. Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, and then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Kurita.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't judges usually like former lawyers themselves?
Not always. You can kind of become a judge through other means, if I recall correctly. I do think you need to pass at least like the bar exam and stuff like that, though.
It would be nice for the tutorial case we play with what later turns out to be the judge. We just never actually get their name. It's just like underling or defendant, and like guts when they try to say their name, they get cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole thing reveals to be a flashback told by the judge who's retiring.
I have a puppy here, and he is trying to get my attention.
Aw, hi Gunner. You can't hear me, but hi Gunner.
He's against my leg right now, and he's doing the whisper thing of, "You haven't given me a treat in an hour."
You haven't given me a treat. You haven't given me any love. I had to move my bed myself. Why have you abandoned me so?
I don't know why he moved it. That's the thing. It wasn't in the way of anything. It just decided this needs to move now.
I mean, depending on how hot it is, it could be just literally because the bathroom's cooler. Abby occasionally gets off the couch to lay on the floor.
That's the thing. He didn't end up in the bathroom. He laid down on the spot the bed originally was.
I got nothing then.
Yeah, you see what I mean? I don't know what his plan was. He just does that.
No, I have no bed. You have to pity me and give me treats. I will take many treats, please. Do you have cookies for me?
He's trying his best. No, buddy, not just yet. Okay, I gotta wait a while, alright? Wait a while.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant had no intention to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder,
I just had a revelation. I don't think Miss Obag has appeared in any of the 3D games.
Thank goodness.
She might be dead.
I want to say thank goodness.
It does seem disingenuous.
Yeah. Right?
She should appear like in another, like, as a witness again, but she's retires.
That would actually be kind of funny. Then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprint should have been shouldn't be all over it like bees on a honey. Bees on a hive. Tongue decided not to work for me. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order! Order, I say! Order in the court! Damn it, Phoenix, you make me bang my gavel more than anyone else. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing?
I believe the answer is to frame Matt.
It could also technically need to hide the murder method, but I think to frame Matt on guard might be the better one. It's to frame Mike. I don't see the bar going away. Okay. It had me there for a second, you know? I was like, oh, did we pick wrong? It's never fun just seeing it hang in the air there like, Anyway, to frame.
Objection!
That is you.
Are you forcing the invitation just a little too hard on that one?
Objection!
But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai in costume. Yeah. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Pick one, Edgeworth.
Either he can be premeditated or he can't be. Pick one.
What? Yes!
He's like, oh shit. Looks like I made your life a tiny bit more difficult. Edgy poo.
I'm not sure if that got picked up. I hope that did.
It did. It did. Witness, did you or did you not really see the nickel samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... What the hell? This woman... I can't even begin to just explain how, like... Everybody knew this was going to go bad. Everybody knew this was going to go bad. Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Engarde with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds bad.
It is.
Oh.
This is technically perjury.
No, it's not. Because that makes me look bad.
I was about to rebut that, and then you just opened up with that. But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was running around in front of the doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai. That's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? All right, then. Who were you waiting around for, then?
That's top secret to anyone outside of security.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida. Am I correct, witness?
And the way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Amateur. Me. What am I an amateur of? she's made the judge have a fucking existential crisis. Soulbag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Kurita.
Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the old bag's waiting around for that person.
If it's who I think Maya is hinting at, it's certainly possible. You know, I got into this line of work thinking that I'd have a good time, thinking I'd be happy. No. It's just no. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Who's this person? Did you pick the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. I know who you picked, I just had to make sure, you know? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Engarde's manager. Oh, but why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in... Oh, that's you.
It seems this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Oh. This is... Oh. I see. The judge seems to be really into the article, if it could be called such a thing.
I've solved their crossword. What were we talking about?
That actually would be great. He just slams it down. Bingo! And then this manager with the initials AA. Are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews. Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out.
Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then.
Witness, what in the world are you... I do too, Mia. I do too.
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a very bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
I feel like the reason that she said that is not because she's like, oh no, this could be very bad for the case, but instead it's like, oh no, this is going to be incredibly stupid, isn't it?
Yes. Do you want
I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. The camera I stole outside the room.
Do you want to save and pick this up 2 weeks from now, or?
Is it gonna like immediately cut into break?
Yeah, we're about to reach the second part.
Let's go to the break at least.
Okay.
So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
Stop feeling things.
Yeah, even the judge is like, the audacity of this woman. Even Edgeworth is just
Don't.
I really don't want to do this. However, I simply can't let this point slide.
I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about the secret information. Get ready. It's going to take the wind out of you, young'uns. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. But really, it's not like we're 10 years old. Please take off the mask. It's hard to hear you in it.
I'm slowly suffocating.
It would explain the breath we're seeing.
If it wasn't for the fact I didn't need oxygen, I'll be dead.
There we go. Somebody removed the helmet. That Engarde is one evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. Huh. Okay, go ahead. So to do that, he sent his own manager to getting close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. Judge. What? Nobody's above gossip. Judge. Trust me, it's worse than you think. Oh, boy.
So I'm trying to just.
A lot more of these people should probably be in jail. Just a lot more of them should really be in jail right now. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth of the article proposed is in fact baseless gossip.
But should this be true? Then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the witness, towards the victim. Sorry, my internal thoughts were slipping out. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited right now.
That's right, Engarde is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth! Well, as the old saying goes, you've got to burn old bags with fire.
Is that also a saying? I haven't heard that one either.
I just made that up.
I'm actually going to check if that's actually a saying. It might be no Japanese saying.
It might be, actually, yeah. Either way, I'll go set up the firewood. You get the steak ready, and we'll get some rope. I think it's pretty much the only way we can kill her at this point.
Oh, please. I was born in the fires of hell.
We're not using those fires.
Oh. Yeah, I can't find anything about it. I think he's also just making it up.
I think so, which is a little funny. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. What the fuck?
You're mixing up your metaphors here.
Just looks down at the sentence he just said, like, what is happening to me? Hold back, what have you done? God, this whole thing. Hold back. Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. A secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
My source is I made it the fuck up.
Okay, Sandra Armstrong, but seriously, where did you get the information from?
I'm not telling.
Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. I totally didn't steal it from this camera. Just the doubt. the hard doubt. It's secret, even if you drill a hole into my brain. You'll never find out. How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? So, no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Olbeck? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. I don't like it. Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire secret info, isn't it? I know why he hates to say it too, because it's just, oh god, you know? She's shocked! The investigative photographer, a lot of heart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She should be in jail right now. What? Did we release her? Whoops. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? No. I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless. Ah, that's it. That's the note. Oh. Oh, no, you see, this is something completely different. This is the top of your list of crush. Old bag, just give it up. Just stop. Just
I play a character in Blades in the Dark who's one of his quirks / something I'm deliberately doing to make it difficult for me, for character reasons, is that he's terrible at social situations, even he would see through the lie.
He'd just be staring at her like, what are you talking about?
Guys, I think she's lying.
No. Then you're the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous puppy-head whippersnapper. She's working with that evil Engarde. She said so herself. Engarde, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Veggie Poo, you believe me, don't you? Quit critically damning Edgeworth. Stop it. We just lost one lawyer. Don't take out the second one. I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really shouldn't come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I'm supposed to be done with this just this once.
No, he can't.
No.
He's done this before.
She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her?
No.
No.
If to let up on her now, she'll get away. I mean, she's not the criminal behind everything, but we are not letting her escape this time. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Deafening? Phoenix, he's already gone deaf. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
So, why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? You saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can. That's all.
Hold on. You're lying, damn it! I mean, I can prove it. Wow!
He's
I don't think
swearing.
he went to swear. I don't think we've ever seen Phoenix like drop a damn it before.
I don't think we've ever seen him curse.
Yeah, like this, he's fucking done. He's tired of her bullshit.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny?
Yes.
This old bag. I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. Miss Oldbag. That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me." What? Witness!
What is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too.
It looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for?
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's the one. Balin, take her away.
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. Silly meals like you, I fall in love and borrow things from people.
Are you from a point and click game?
Old bag, the fuck? You can't just take that! You just...
It's borrowing. And just I'm not
That's
asking a
not
door to return it.
She just straight up has no remorse. Yeah, no, I just, I borrowed it.
I put it in my inventory. What's your point?
Oh my goodness. I just can't with this woman. I just can't. I just... Oh, sweet God.
I want to retire, and I also want her to be the victim, like the accused of the case, in the same place where she's like retired, just so she can see what it feels when people, lie about her.
Yeah. Just somebody needs to turn the tables on her. Somebody needs to do it. I guess we kind of are, but at the same time, like we need to do more than this.
Give her better empathy.
Yeah, like she, oh. One, I've been laughing too much at this shit. Two, Jesus Christ. Oh. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die before the court case is over. That's just gonna happen.
You're just gonna find me on the floor, just dead. I saw the woman's business card, and that's why I noticed it said... Slime bag celebrity photographer extraordinary. No!
Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken.
I don't think that's actually what it said, but you know what? You do you.
I'm a special security guard. It's my business to know these things.
No, it's not. Not that.
Your business is to, make sure people don't get stolen. Hey, by the way, someone fucking got stolen!
No. Security guard. You know what your job is? To make sure people aren't choked to death in their hotel rooms. Lo and behold, something happened. Man, maybe this wouldn't have happened if you had been, like, focused. Doing the job. Just a thought. Good God. Bailiff? Check this photos. Hurry. Also put her in cuffs. We must examine them at once. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo.
That's me. There's only one photo that seems relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
A lot of them are a bird for some reason.
This is the Nickel Samurai.
See, I told you, that's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. There's something wrong with this photo again, isn't there?
Yep. I need to say
Do we take
because
a-
it's one of those you have to point it out scenarios.
Oh, and it might be a little off.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I remember what happened with the pots. Do you remember what happened with the pots?
I do remember what happened with the boss.
Do you remember that bullshit?
I do.
Do you remember the pain?
I just said I do! This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Engarde clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his nickel samurai costume.
If that's the case, then this Nickel Samurai is...
The defendant.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. You have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Yes, actually. Many comments. A lot of them are aimed over at the person that is currently sitting in the witness chair. Oh, you're talking about the photo. Okay. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No. If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then how is Maya's life in jeopardy? I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's something strange with it. There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
This entire trial is a farce. We'd like to go home. They can all
frankly,
agree
I'm
there's nothing
tired.
strange with this photo. There's no way for the defendant to debunk this photo with a bunker buster. I've been playing Worms a lot recently.
Debunk with a bunker buster. Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? No, I don't have a bunker buster. Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. if you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well...
The hit detection's wonky in this game, but Judge.
Judge, I could use a couple extra tries in case something goes wrong. I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Instant failure. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? From the hallway, right? It's not a lot of focus. Why can't you take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Yeah, she has taken good shots, and the fact they've helped your case, Phoenix.
Well, no, that was Lana.
Yeah.
This is not Lana.
Oh.
No, then let's hear your objection. Yeah, this was old bag.
Wait, no,
Like,
no.
What'd you do?
I hit, oh, it's not letting me save.
Oh, no. Well, it's okay. We can do this. We can try again, probably from the same location. It's okay. Where is the oddity?
The,
Oh, the pant legs again?
yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Take that!
Oh, we got it. I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. Well, what are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. I swear, old bag. Why is time repeating? And? What does that mean?
Give me a sec. I just went from super tense to relaxed too fast.
Uh-huh. I understand. The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. Engarde. What is the meaning of this?
Objection!
I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nick Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks. Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nick Samurai is clearly holding his hakama up just to walk. Dude was short. There's only one explanation for this.
I'll be 100% honest. I'm halfway convinced Edgeworth knows all this because he's a massive fan of the series.
He might, but he also is probably just sitting there like, there's no way that we can be doing this a second time.
There's no way this is happening twice in my lifetime.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way Old Bag has presented evidence that once again is the exact same as before with the legs! The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
I
Despite
do feel
Old
like
Bag.
he is... Yeah, despite Old Bag.
More point.
Despite the old lady. That's true.
I wonder if I can use my one chance of immunity to murder an old woman and not be arrested.
No, you know what? They'd never convict me.
I was saving this for marriage with right, but Just letting the trial run itself, as though he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride. What do you mean by that?
I'm just here. I want to guess perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack. Then I haven't damaged his case at all? Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us?
I'm sorry, I'm asleep.
If the person in this photo is not Matt Engarde, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right, I have something I want to ask you. I think you've proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt Engarde. In that case, who is this a photo of?
Who's the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edward's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah, why is he so calm?
I took meditation overseas.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts.
Damn it, I was hoping I could accuse myself.
It's anything to get out of this situation, right?
Take that!
Adrian Andrews. If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What is the point? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short. And she can freely move in and out of Mr. Engarde's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Engarde that night. I mean, so far, yeah, that all is on target, right? And how does that all add up? I mean, like, I can't peel back the mask of the person in the costume. She's the only person that fits the description, and yeah, she does have a reason to do this. It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. 2, technically. A certain knife with Mr. Engarde's fingerprints all over it. The knife that was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what you want, right?
That's this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Carita. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order, order, order! It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor?
This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. But it cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Edgeworth. Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, means that the trial will go on for another day.
He got rather focused on doing his job. I can kind of forgive him for that. Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court.
I believe it's raised an objection. I will double check.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that either way we're going to be able to change it. There's no way that, like, we can do that. The only thing that we've proven is, like, we haven't really proven too much. No, proven a good bit, just... Now then.
Objection!
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today. I can't do that. And we cannot hear Miss
Hold
Andrews.
it!
Oh.
Abhor wasting such valuable... Is it abhor? Am I saying that right?
Abhor, yes.
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
But... we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
This unexpected development! I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
Wait. What? Yeah, I would be confused like him too, honestly. What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. He's the next witness.
Oh! You know what? That actually does make sense. Like, really quickly, before we continue on here and, like, get to the break, this makes a lot of sense from the perspective of the prosecution. And, like, yeah, sure, he's saying that it's according to plan. It is kind of according to plan regardless. One way or another, she would have been brought before court. She is the witness that saw the body. Her testimony is important. If there was any detail that changed based on her time between seeing the body and reporting the death, then that could be evidence against anybody. They would need her in court, regardless. So, like, it absolutely makes sense that she's there. Everything was planned out in advance by that man?
Somehow, I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle was far from over. Yeah, but it feels like we're not dragging our feet on, like, Big Top.
Yeah. The other thing as well, like, regardless of whether or not he has somewhat manipulated us into this position, it's not a bad position for us. It's really not. We still have a really good chance to prove, like, either Adrian Andrews did something, or she might have evidence that helps prove that Engarde was not the murderer. Throwing doubt onto the evidence against Engarde is a big thing to do here. Anyways, that's you.
Sorry, I was double-checking Crunchyroll had case closed for later, and apparently it's 2 seasons, but with 522 episodes between them.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
I don't think that's 2 seasons.
No, that's not. That's a lot.
That's several arcs.
Yeah. You know what though? I'm fine with that. Give us as many as you can. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess.
I need to stretch. I need to cast some drinks. I need to How can I best say I need to sober up without implying I've been doing fuck it, I don't care.
It's I'm the judge. Nobody would convict me anyways.
I need
They've
to
seen
cure
this
myself for a bit.
Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgman.
He's actually taking a 10-minute nap. Isn't there a life spell that allows you to take basically getting like 8 hours sleep for like 10 minutes?
There's one that basically counts you as having like recovered, or like it increases your recovery speed.
That sounds like what the judge is on. Like, I'm going to take some time to recover. I'll get back.
The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Well, I take a 10-minute nap. He just falls asleep at his post.
He just like flumps against the desk.
It's either that or he's going to use the restroom.
Uh-huh.
I did consume a lot of alcohol, of liquid.
Yeah, he's like the camera, every time the camera like pans away from him, he's just like raising the glass.
No, don't move your camera yet. I'm still chugging this bottle.
Like, just so that he doesn't have to waste as much time, he's put a straw into it. So he doesn't need to raise it up as high. He can just lean in and sip on the straw to get the alcohol.
There's slurping sounds.
It's just like nearly empty soda bottle noises, you know?
But it's a bottle of wine. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys Tuesday for more Greater Gods Grove, and Thursday for the recent DLC for Atomic Hearts. I'm going to wait for the original DLC because I think it's tied to the ending I didn't get. And I plan to do New Game Plus in English. So because I did it in Russian and I want to see, like, I want something different for New Game Plus. I'm not sure when I'm going to do New Game Plus, probably when the last DLC is out. Because I believe it feels like the last DLC is either going to be connected to the good ending, in which case I'll do that and then do New Game Plus, or to be connected to the bad ending, in which case I'll do New Game Plus and finish up the DLCs. I'm not sure. But I don't want to play the DLC for the ending that I didn't get because that's very it's very confusing if they make references to things I didn't do, you know?
As an aside, because this is just funny, I'm getting a message by somebody, and they're telling me that they were playing Stalker. And just, this is funny. It's the only reason I'm saying this. They started off by saying, "You'd be so disappointed in me. I need therapy after this." I asked them what they did. So I was hunting blind dogs, and there was a lot of shrubbery. I heard the dogs, saw movement, and I shot. Okay. And I got this achievement. The achievement is peace and quiet. Kill everyone in the camp before the alarm is set off. They couldn't see it coming. Problem with that, a blind dog is a mutant. It's like, it's not a thing that you have in like a campsite or anything like that. They fired, missed the dog, and killed a random stalker sitting at his campfire.
I think that's one of the main rules of fire is to know where your gun's going to end up.
It's just, I can't believe that happened. I didn't expect it. My God.
It's one of the main reasons everyone keeps telling you do not fire up.
Yeah, because the bullet will eventually come back down. I just wasn't expecting it. Just like, I may have shot a stalker at his campsite.
That's why I like games that have like kill cams, like Skyrim, because occasionally I have fired something, missed, fired something else, and then I got the kill cam. Oh, I killed. Oh, that. I really hope they don't trace that to me. That person seemed important.
Just sitting there like, okay.
Oh, I killed the bandit chief.
Yeah, it's just like, time to go create an alibi.
I killed the bandit chief. I didn't know there was a bandit chief over there. I was aiming at a bird. Anyways, what do you plan to do over the weekend? I've closed the game out.
You mean Wednesday?
Wednesday, Friday.
So I'll be playing Stalker 2 on Wednesday, and I'll be playing more Yakuza Like a Dragon on Friday.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. See you guys then.
See you guys then.